Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoNinjas. Today, we're diving into one of the most high-profile crypto launches of 2025, the WLFI token from World Liberty Financial, a project tied to the Trump family. Stick around, because we're going to unpack what WLFI is, how you can get WLFI early, and yeah, even now, and what's the token's utility and price outlook really looks like. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to CryptoNinjas for the best crypto content and use our Binance referral links for 20% off our trading fees for life. Thank you very much. First, how does WorldFi actually work? Well, World Liberty Financial launched in late 2024 as a DeFi-style protocol backed by the Trump family. At its core, WorldFi is pushing two pillars: a governance token called WLFI or WorldFi, a fully backed stablecoin called USD1. USD1 is backed one-to-one by dollars and US Treasury bills and is already one of the top 5 stablecoins in circulation, with a market cap of around north of $2.1 billion. At first, WorldFi tokens were non-transferable. Holders could only use them to vote and not to trade for governance, obviously. But earlier this year, over 99% of holders voted to make them fully transferable. That means WorldFi is now going live as a tradable token on Ethereum. If you participate in the pre-sale of WorldFi tokens and now want to trade WorldFi, well, there is a feature called the lock box. Here's how it works. So on September 1st, 20% of all pre-sale allocations will be unlocked. The rest, about 80%, stays locked until the community votes on when and how to release it. That's the mechanism that gives holders some control over the supply. Let's talk numbers, and it's really massive. Futures market are already trading WorldFi token between 23 and 30 cents. That's around 23 to 30 billion dollars in valuation. At one point, it even reached 46 to 50 cents. That implies a market cap north of $40 billion at all-time high. So how can you actually get WorldFi token early? Well, if you join their pre-sale, you'll need to claim through the lockbox portal starting September 1st, like I mentioned. You'll be able to unlock 20% of your tokens at that point. The rest will remain locked until governance decides otherwise. If you did not join the pre-sale, some exchanges like MEXC are running Launchpad events where you can still get a piece of WorldFi token at 10 cents. Registration runs until September 1st, but remember, allocations are capped and require KYC. Now, if you want to participate in these exclusive events on MEXC, use the link in the description. Be fast because it's limited. Now, let's talk about the token utility and price outlook. The WorldFi token was originally pitched as a governance token for the USD1 stablecoin ecosystem. There's no profit share, no direct yield, and not much real DeFi functionality, well, yet. Instead, many see it as more of a political loyalty token than a financial product, and that's why it's controversial. However, with the recent vote, WorldFi will become tradable on-chain, specifically on Ethereum mainnet. So even though there are no real utilities at the moment, the fact that people can trade this token and that is backed by massive treasury and the Trump's brand makes it an attractive investment. Plus, who is here to say that utilities won't be added in the future? They just have to put on a proposal, and I'm sure any great use case will be passed through. For example, users on X already speculate that in the future, there will be a buyback and burn program integrated with WorldFi. So interest earned on USD1's revenues is routed automatically by smart contracts into buying and burning WorldFi token on the open market. This is what the flow would look like. As for the price, well, some futures market implied 25 cents at the time of making this video. Some pre-markets even suggest 38 cents. At one point, 70 cents, meaning $70 billion in FTV. Now, again, this is not really absurd because the Trump meme coin earlier this year made a striking $70 billion in valuation, though now it's sitting at around 8 billion. So here's my opinion. WorldFi is one of the most hyped token of 2025, and it has political clout, a massive pre-sale, and the eyes of the whole market on it. But with weak utility currently and sky-high valuations, this is a risky play. If you're claiming tokens, prepare for huge volatility. Me personally, I would be comfortable selling at around 25 cents. At the end of the day, it's already a 5x from my initial investment. And with a 20% unlock, that would give me back my entire initial investment. And the remaining 80% would be my future profits entirely. But if you're watching from the sidelines, weigh carefully whether this is an opportunity or spectacle. I think that WLFI token will launch at around 25 cents, then pumps up slightly around 35 to 40 cents before making its way down to about 20 cents or even less, depending on market situation. If you're looking at Trump's related crypto products, from his Trump cards, Trump meme coin, even his wife's meme coin, everything seems to lose value quite quickly. Even though WLFI might look different because it's backed by, again, massive treasuries and partners and his brand, we don't see any foreseeable utility for this token yet besides governance, and that might discourage investors from holding. Of course, it's not financial advice, just my 2 cents. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into WLFI and its price prediction. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to CryptoNinjas, and let me know in the comments, are you gonna sell your WLFI tokens or keep on holding? And don't forget, you can use our MEXC link down in the description to join and get the WLFI token early at about 10 cents at the moment. Be fast because it's limited. And also use all of our referral codes for 20% off of the trading fees and up to $100 bonus. Thank you very much for watching. Daily out.